All right. You want to kick her off?
I mean, how do we start? Of course, I love this. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is our 9 p.m. call that we do every single night, 7 days a week, because we are not committed to this team. Who's yelling in my mic right now?
What?
Yo, David. Guys, I love you all. I heard David's daughter's in the background there. Hey, girls, how you doing? It's Uncle Sal here, helping Daddy make lots of money. But yeah, no, guys, we are having a great time. I mean, the thing is with this team is that we work endlessly for one another, and that's why things are blowing up the way they are, and that's why we're growing so organically, and that's why everything is just absolute magic right now. I mean, not only are we at a sweet spot in the world, but with this company, right? And I say in the world because we're in the middle of a global pandemic, and people now more than ever need what we have. Plain and simple. Now more than ever, people need what we have. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 25 years old. My name is Sal Fox. I live in South Philadelphia here, and I lost my job because of coronavirus. 8 weeks ago, I didn't know what the heck I was going to do. I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't know where I was going with my life. I liked being a bartender in Center City. It was a lot of fun. I'm 25 years old, so, you know, as you can imagine, it's a lot of fun. And here we are now. I'm jobless. I don't have a girlfriend. I live alone. And thank God for this company. Thank God for this technology. And thank God for this team around me, because every single day I wake up with purpose, direction, and motivation to not only inspire, but help others do the same. And so over the past 8 weeks, I'm honored to say that I've been able to help hundreds of people on all kinds of continents. I have people in Nigeria, Ireland, Canada, all across America. We have people in South America. And every single one of them is learning how to take their $1,000 device by which they hemorrhage money on every single month without asking a single question. And I have finally, with the help of this company and the help of my partners and the leadership, showed people how to take a $1,000 device that has more technology in it than the first spacecraft, and showed them how to push the proper buttons in order to turn it into a vehicle to pay them. Ladies and gentlemen, no one has ever cared about you enough to tell you how to press the proper buttons on this smart device to turn it into a vehicle to make you an income. So with that being said, I need you to pay strict attention tonight, because whoever brought you here looked at you like a leader. They looked at you because they liked, trust, and respected you. But furthermore, they brought you here because you're at the right place at the right time with the right people. And on top of that, you're at the right place at the right time, the right people, and the right product. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are about to tell you tonight, you have never seen before. I don't care where you come from, I don't care what you've done. You have never seen what we have here tonight. And that's why it's catching like wildfire and spreading across the entire globe. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're going to be talking about a company. It's a technology company rooted in education. What does that mean? It simply means this. They gave us a vehicle that shows us how to earn an income in a digital age. I don't know about you, but I woke up on March 16th and the whole world changed. We entered a new decade and the whole world changed. I didn't know what Zoom was. Now we use it every day. Now people are working from home. If you can't understand that times are changing and the way you make money is going to tailcoat that and change with it, then I am so sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you are going to be biting dust and it's going to suck. So tonight, keep an open mind. Understand that what you're going to hear is different. Understand what you're about to hear is new. Understand what you are about to consume can literally take your life in a 180 or whatever direction you want it to go. So this tech company was started in Dubai, and it was started by 3 billionaire brothers. Their names are Moin, Monir, and Ihsan Islam. That's their last name, Islam. Okay? And they are featured in Forbes magazine as leaders in artificial intelligence and innovation. What do we know about Dubai? Well, we know that they have ridiculous amount of money, and we know that their technology is light years ahead of anywhere else in the world. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So what we have here is an amazing company that just launched in America. We've been around for 19 months now with 75,000 profitable students. We started in the United Emirates, moved to the UK, and into Latin America. And since then, we've been changing lives day in and day out. What these brothers gave us to spearhead this entire movement is a Forex hammy. When I tell you, imagine if you could put your money into Michael Jordan's hands, have him throw a free throw shot, and you cash in on it, that's what you are getting with this company. Because what these brothers did was they went out of their way to hire some of the world's greatest documented, okay, everyone here is documented. This isn't some dude who made 6 figures 6 years ago and calls himself an educator, right? That's like me taking a calculus class, getting a C-, and then feeling comfortable enough to direct a calculus class and teach people. That doesn't make too much sense to me. Nah. That seems like an ego-driven system. So what we did here is we got the world's greatest traders that have traded for banks such as TD Ameritrade, Wachovia Bank, Citizens, Charles Schwab, JP Morgan, all these giant banks fully documented. There are no ifs, ands, or buts anymore. There are no smoke and mirrors. Okay, this is simply backed up by data. And what they did was they hired 5 traders to come onto this platform and say, hey guys, we want you to now stop making the rich people rich and help the average consumer learn the skill, create a legacy, build a group of profitable traders, and leave an impact on the world. And that's what they did. So they hired these traders and they come in, and I'm telling you right now, we have every single win, loss, cancellation, stop loss, whatever you want to call it, fully documented. Every single trade. You'll never find it anywhere else on any platform with any other company. We are 100% transparent. That's why no one can come on this call and argue with me, because I have data. I have proof. I have numbers, and numbers don't lie. I could be the best salesman in the world, and you could tell me to kick rocks, but then I put this sheet in front of you, and you would have to sit there and do the math, and you would find out that we have an 82.5% win ratio for 19 months in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, if you understand proper risk management, if you don't, that's fine. We'll teach you. But if you understand proper risk management, anything over 50%, you're going to earn profits. Plain and simple. Now, this company came in because they said, we want to teach the average consumer how to earn an income while learning the skill. So what they did with this app, with these traders, they said, place your trades, not for the bank, but on your own account now, using the same strategies you've been using, and pump those signals out to us, the students, the consumers, the normal people of the world who don't have an unfair advantage, who don't have billions of dollars to trade with, who don't have an amazing ecosystem around them, right? I'm a normal kid, and I'm making this work. I didn't even know how to spell Forex, but I came in and I copy and pasted, and I put that into my MetaTrader account, and every time I go to bed, I wake up in the morning, 8 out of 10 times I win. I don't even know how, but documented successful individuals know how, right? So when I came into this, I started making money. I liked it. And then I'm like, wow, now I want to learn how to make money. Tanner, if you would you bring up the beehive for us, please? Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to look at is our ecosystem of technologies. The reason why we are so successful is because we tap into 7 different billion/trillion-dollar industries. And the one that we headway it with is the Forex market, which is a $7 trillion liquid market per day. So what you see here is the Shift app. That's where we get our signals, and we literally, at its core function, copy and paste. If you don't know what you're doing, you literally hit copy and paste into your broker. You put your phone down, 8 out of 10 times they win. Ladies and gentlemen, revolutionary. What they did here was create brand loyalty. Why? Because when you create a product that not only works, but pays you to use it, you got to be crazy not to come back. And that's what they did. And that's why we opened up a whole array of technologies that are taking every one of their specific industries by storm. Ladies and gentlemen, I came in because I wanted to be a self-sufficient trader. I wanted to learn how to utilize this skill. So I came in for an education. And what we have here are 2 different platforms that will teach you how to achieve that education. Ladies and gentlemen, Mind Hub in the top right-hand corner of your screen here, this is simply a platform, right? In another billion-dollar industry. What is e-learning? A billion-dollar industry, especially when the world goes digital. Here we are. We give you a platform where you can enroll in college-level courses in billion and trillion-dollar industries such as the following: crypto, forex, blockchain, real estate, e-commerce, and personal development, just to name 6. Okay, and what you do is you consume a module or a video lesson, and then you have to literally regurgitate the information on an assessment, aka a quiz or a test. And if you do not pass with a proficient score, guess what? You have to reconsume the information, because if you cannot produce the information, that means you have not comprehended the information. Therefore, you must reconsume it. Beautiful. That's called education. Ladies and gentlemen, those 5 traders I was speaking about earlier, they go live, okay, all the time, all week, Monday through Friday. Now, they don't all go live at the same time because that would be silly. They maximize their time, they maximize the week, and each individual has different training sessions at different hours, and it's all on their schedule for everyone to easily follow. Now, when you go on these live trading sessions, you have the ability to make money with the traders right then and there. Let's say you're at work, though, and you can't make it. That's okay, because guess what? We're giving you another e-learning platform. That's right, another one. This one is what we call our Netflix of e-learning. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at right here is simply an archivable library or database. It's very simple, but it's so neat, so crisp, so organized. What they do is they take those video lessons that they did during the day that you missed because you're at work, making someone else's dream come true, and then they pump it into the library. So you can go back, reconsume that education, that information, and then learn and produce it yourself. Beautiful. Excellent. I'm in. You cannot put a price tag on education. That's why we go and spend $80,000 at Penn State University for a communications degree. So let's talk about Oracle. Ladies and gentlemen, Oracle is absolutely incredible. I need to give you a little bit of an analogy as to why you've never seen Oracle before. Okay, Oracle is simply a scanner, but not simply a scanner. And what I mean by that is that it's an artificial intelligence software that comes into the market and monitors it 24/7 to not only map out plays, but pump out signals based off of the patterns that it recognizes in the market for you to capitalize on it. Now, why is that special? Why is that any different than eTrade Pro or Stocks to Trade Pro or Stock Scanner 101 or whatever all these dumb scanners are? Well, because those scanners come out and they tell you if it's on an uptrend or a downtrend. They don't tell you an entry price. They don't tell you a take profit. They don't tell you a stop loss. They don't tell you the volume. They don't tell you what's going on. Why can we? What makes us so different? If everyone else has a scanner, why is ours so good? That's a great question. Ours is so good because it spawned in Dubai. Imagine if you planted a seed, if you planted a tree inside of a bubble, inside of a glass bubble. That tree can only grow to its biggest respectful size in regards to the bubble and the space that allows it to grow in. Now imagine you grow a tree in the forest. It can grow to its full potential because it has no cap. It has infinite room to reach its max potential. That's what this company did. They spawned and planted their seed in Dubai. And what they were able to do, unlike America, which has a glass bubble of millions and billions of regulations and Uncle Sam knocking on everyone's door saying, you can't do that. What they did over here was they planted a tree that grew massive. Instead of trying to mimic what would be inside that little glass bubble, they took a giant tree, brought it over, and trimmed it to fill the space, not grow in respect to the space. And that's why we have what no one else has. And that's why we can do what no one else is doing. And that's why we had the results that no one else can or sees. So Oracle is absolutely incredible. I have been ranting and raving about it. I don't know if Pearl's on this call or not, but I know Pearl is a huge fan of Oracle as well because it's just the best scanner on the market. No one can argue with me about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about 2 more technologies, then pass it off to my business partner and best friend. Down here in the bottom middle, we see the Sense app. The Sense app is a giant forum where people can go and speak to those 5 traders that we have hired for the company. And you have to be respectful of their time because they have 75,000 students. So let's say Jay Adams calls out a trade and you're like, hey man, why is this trade consolidating? Why is it breaking out? What does the news suggest? Blah, 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 blah. And then what I've seen is within 2 hours max, Jay will respond to you and tell you why he did what he did. And what does that do for you? Well, that allows you to pick the brain of an individual who has the results that you want in life. That's invaluable. You cannot put a price tag on that. Okay, you are learning from the best. Ladies and gentlemen, the last piece of information I'm going to cover tonight is the Quantum app. Quantum just launched last week. It is changing the digital marketing space. And what I mean by that is it's an artificial intelligence business assistant that you can pre-program to your specific settings where you can then stockpile your content, streamline it to your target audience, and then measure user engagement and interaction with those individuals. So what that does for you, when you send Tanner Klapperich, your new business partner, the shift video that we're about to show you, and he says, hey, Sal, I watched it. It's not really for me. Thanks for your time. I can say, well, no, Tanner, you lied to me, bro, because Quantum told me that you only watched 25 seconds of a 3-minute video. So now I know, do I push harder or do I lay off because he's not worth my time? Right? This helps your prospecting. This helps your marketing. This helps you go from where you are to where you know you can be if you are nervous using your words. This does everything for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play a short 2-minute video. Please bear with us. This technology is absolutely vital for you to see, for you to understand what's actually happening. But before we do that, my brother's going to take this over for you. He is not only one of my best friends, but he is a highly respected individual in his own environment out there in Wisconsin. But not only in Wisconsin, he is an absolute leader in this entire company. He has helped thousands of people create an income from their smart device. He's helped 3 people in 8 weeks become 6-figure earners with this company. And I don't say this to impress you, but to press upon you the level of dedication that this individual has. He will help me break a 6-figure income as a fired, broke, laid off bartender. And I will do it within 80 days of my start point with this company. So Tanner Klapperich, thank you for everything you do for this team, this company, and me, my man. Please take it away.
Awesome. Thanks, Sal. I appreciate that. I wouldn't be where I am without you. That's for sure. Me and Sal from day one, we linked up with this thing and we were like, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. Because we've seen too many times, too many companies, people get involved, us as well. We've got involved in companies in the past and with no guidance, no leadership, no mentors, without the right vehicle, you fall on your face. So we teamed up. We were like, we're doing this thing right. And it's been incredible. It's been a little over 2 months for both of us now. And what we've been able to create has, truly amazing. But here, I'm going to play the Shift app for you guys. It's 2.5 minutes long, so just bear with me.
According to studies, there are 10 million people in the world that trade in Forex online. 95% of the retail traders lose money due to lack of skill set, mindset, and knowledge. This is a significant problem in the largest financial market in the world. However, challenging times are also the most powerful times as they make us creative. Gone are the days when people have to face complexity that surrounds trading in the financial market. In this day and age, you can be on the 5% of profitable traders by merely copy-pasting trade ideas. Introducing Shift. Shift sprang as a simple trading app that reshaped the way people do and understand the methods of trading. Our vision and goal revolves around creating a value-driven application that is accessible to people with little to no knowledge or background in the financial market. Shift is rapidly rising as one of the world's largest platforms for anyone wanting to access the financial trading markets anytime, anywhere. It has impacted thousands of people across the globe, but it doesn't stop there. With new incorporated technology making more new integrations possible than ever before. Each component of the app was engineered and designed to allow you to focus on the trade ideas that matter to you most. The easy-to-use, clean interface is optimized for mobile devices. With Shift, you have full transparency of the trades that are currently active and receive real-time trade status updates to keep you informed. Monitor live currency tick up to the second with real-time pips tracking, giving you greater transparency and control on your risk management. Amazing features in the palm of your hands. Pipify allows copying and pasting trades directly on the MT4 app with a single tap. Pip Stars provides simple visual metrics of traders' reliability, achievements, risk level, and much more. The data is analyzed and produced by artificial intelligence. Currency Power Wave will enable beginners and professionals to validate any trade ideas, project currency strength or weakness, and help you make decisions on buying or selling currencies in a single glance. It turns complex analytical data into a simplified visual illustration. Currency Power Wave is created based on fundamental trading principles, and it is your daily ultimate tool to sharpen your trading skills. As Shift becomes the world's largest platform, it will redefine what's possible. This is Shift. Simple, effective, and 100% transparency.
All right. Let me get out of this. All right, there we are. Let me turn my camera back on. So that's Shift right there. That's the bread and butter. That's what got me all fired up when Corey Cromray, who is the vice president of this company, approached me with this. Actually, he didn't approach me with it. I'll kind of tell you my story here a little bit, how I got involved. I moved out to Jersey City, New Jersey, right across from New York City, February 1st. Corona hit in March, whatever it was, March something. And I wasn't able to find a job when I moved out here. I own 2 bars back in Wisconsin. I've got rental properties. Both my bars got shut down. I planned on picking up like a bartending gig out here or just finding something to do for fun. I moved out here because my son's mom, she's an actress on Broadway. So she had to come out here, you know, chase her dream, and I wasn't going to keep her back. So I was like, okay, I'll move out there to be closer so I can continue my 50-50 custody that we established with my 18-month-old son. And I got out here, everything shut down. And I was like, dang, that sucks. Just terrible timing. I just signed a 12-month lease. Broadway got shut down as well. So his mom was out of work. So really we're out here, you know, for no reason. We don't have to be here other than we're stuck in a lease. So I've got all these bills I've got to pay and I had no income. So I went to Instagram and Facebook and I was like, I need to find something. I need to see what I can do. And that's when I came across Corey's page. He's a good buddy of mine. I've known him for about 7 years and I knew he was in the trading space. But I didn't necessarily know how well he was doing until I seen him posting pictures of, you know, some of his purchases, like Ferraris and $1 million house paid for in cash. And I was like, dude, what, like, how are you doing this right now? Everybody's struggling and you're out here doing better than you've ever done before. And he told me that, you know, he stuck with Forex trading and the markets actually like skyrocketed during all this Corona stuff. So he, you know, he was doing really well for himself. And I asked him, I was like, so can you teach me? Can I get involved? And he put it off for a couple weeks. And then he came back to me with what we have here today. He was in the process of launching it in the United States when I first asked him. So he didn't tell me about it. And then June 22nd of 2020, this year, about 45 days ago or whatever it may be, we launched in the United States. And ever since then, it's, you know, it's pretty much been history. I decided, okay, I'll take a look at what you have. I heard, you know, all the same thing that Sale just told you, 82.5% win rate, copy and paste. I was not familiar with the markets at all. I've never traded. But if I could take the money that I've already earned in my traditional businesses and could invest it elsewhere and see a good return on my investment, I was like, I'll give it a shot. Why not? It's $150 a month to use all this software. And what I seen is my first month I traded on a demo account and I was like, holy cow, this is pretty incredible. My second month I went live. I can't say income. I can't say what I made on here, but it definitely has been worth it for myself and for my entire team. So I'm super, super grateful that this, this came when it did. It was a blessing in disguise, because if Corona would have never came, I would have never been looking. And honestly, none of us would have been here today, because I wouldn't have told Sal and it wouldn't have snowballed from there. So I'm grateful for that. As shitty as the pandemic is, at least something good came out of it. Now I'll talk about the live side. I'll quit ranting about that. When I got involved, I didn't know there was a live side. Corey was a trader. He's seen me as, a hungry individual wanting to make money. So he only shared the Shift app and the Learn side with me. About a month into my journey, I seen people posting about the live side and all these apps you see over here. So what these brothers did is they created, like Sale said, consumer loyalty, people coming back because we're making money, we're winning trades. If you're winning, you're not going to leave the platform. So they said, why don't we create other avenues where our consumers can make money? So they realized what most of us do is, when you have money and you have time freedom, because now you're trading from your smartphone anywhere in the world with the Wi-Fi connection, you can make money. You no longer have to clock in. You no longer have to work a 9 to 5. So you're probably going to travel. If you've got money and time, people travel. So they created Quest. Quest is similar to any other booking site that you guys have heard of, except what we offer is 110% price match guarantee. You find the price cheaper on Kayak, Agoda, Travelocity, any of those sites, we will match it plus 10%. Personally, I've done a lot of research into it to see our prices and see how they do stack up on cruises, resorts, hotels. Our prices are anywhere from 50 to 75% cheaper. Like, it sounds crazy, but if you find a cruise for $1,000 with us, you'll probably be able to find the same cruise, same room, same sailing date, same location for under $500. It's truly powerful. My mom, she's a travel agent. She spent $15,000 on her travel franchise, on her Cruise One franchise, and then she's got a big yearly fee as well. She's seen Quest. I compared some stuff with her. She was like, holy cow, this is incredible. So she no longer is using her cruise franchise, and she's booking trips for people through Quest. So that's pretty cool. That's a powerful, a powerful platform that they created there. Here we have Triva. Triva is similar to WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a multi-billion-dollar company as well. What this allows you to do is talk to anybody in any country with a Wi-Fi connection. You don't need to have cell service. You don't need to be with, a cellular provider. As long as you have Wi-Fi, you can FaceTime and text anyone. Now, iRide right here. iRide is absolutely, it's going to change the game. It's going to blow up the rideshare industry. What these brothers wanted to do was create technology that would disrupt the industries that they're competing in. And that's what they have with iRide. So Uber and Lyft, you send your code to somebody who doesn't already have the app, which most of us now do, but you send your code, and if they download the app, you get a $10 rideshare credit. I believe it's $10 on both Uber and Lyft. Now, what iRide is doing, rather than making the owners of Uber and Lyft super multi-billionaires, because that's what they are, they said, why don't we pay the consumers for sharing this? So now we share the app with any single person. You can share it with one person. You can share it with 1,000 people. Every single ride that person takes who's new to iRide, when they download it, you now get a 15% commission every single ride they take. That, I mean, if that doesn't open up your mind to what's possible, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm fired up with that. This app alone will create many millionaires, because imagine, like Sal, he was a bartender. I own multiple bars, and I got drunk people all the time we send home in taxis, cabs, Ubers, Lyfts. If you just take their phone, you download this app with your link. It's a free app to download, doesn't cost any extra. The rides aren't any more expensive, but now we're getting a 15% commission on every single ride that person now takes. Everyone's going to use it. Latent Pay is our credit system. This is coming soon. We're teamed up with 130 something banks across the world, American Express, and they're going to have a rewards program and all sorts of stuff. If you're a part of B, you will be pre-approved for the card. Depending on your credit, obviously everyone will have different credit limits. So that's the live side of the business. Like I said, when I got involved, I didn't even know there was a live side. I knew that I could make money from my cell phone copy and pasting trades. Like Sal said as well, I'm not sure if you said it on this call. We've been on calls all day, so I'm getting them a little mixed up. But we still are not, I mean, I wouldn't even call us close to a good trader. Like we're far from professionals. We're not even good traders, and we're making money. We're doing this. We're making it happen because the system that is in place, the products that these brothers created for us is absolutely incredible. One more thing I just want to throw out there before I open this for questions and throw it back to Sal is understanding timing in companies like this. We're 18 months old. We've been in the U.S. market now for 40 something odd days, and we already have 75,000 active students in 18 months, 2,000 active in the in the United States, and we're doing over $10 million a month in sales. This year we'll do over $150 million this year in sales in our first 18 months. The only 3 companies that have ever done that before, you can look this up, is Amazon, Google, and Facebook. So if that doesn't tell you where this company is headed, our logo is the next tech giant. Like, we are headed for that. We're not a network marketing company. We're not an affiliate marketing company. We are a technology company, and they're using the network marketing distribution model just to get this out, because word of mouth is more powerful than any TV ad, any commercial you'll ever watch. So yeah, that's where we're at with this company. The opportunity right now is absolutely insane, whether you share it or not. That's another thing that I like about this. You don't have to share it with a single person and you will make money. Like, you don't have to tell anyone. You don't have to be good at talking. You don't have to do nothing. You can sit in your bedroom all day long and just take trades, make money. So I'm fired up. I'm going to throw it back to Sal. We'll open this up for questions. It's been 37 minutes now since we started the call. So Sal, it's all yours.
Awesome. Yeah, you can just drop that screen share here. Nate says, don't be the person who regrets not jumping on this. And I'll tell you what, guys, I appreciate you all and the time that you've spent getting on this call. I need to preface this with a little message here. I mean, we have leaders left and right. Pearl, I see you hopping in here. Good job tonight on the call. For the ladies out there, we have some phenomenal women on this team. Not only are they dedicated, not only are they leaders, but they are highly intelligent and intellectuals. And they're highly intelligent intellectuals, I should say. Look how dumb I sound, right? No, we have some of the greatest leaders, not only in this company, but on our team. And when Tanner and I sat down and we took this thing and we said, we're going to make this thing happen, it's because we wanted to actually make an impact. That's it. We wanted to make an impact. Okay, anyone can go trade somewhere. Anyone can try trading. Anyone can do what they think is right. But when you have a product that literally does it for you, all you have to do is help someone. The reason why Tanner and I are having such massive success, the reason why Pearl came into this company and in 3 weeks did what she did in this company that took her 2 years at another company, I'm not going to say which company, but I'm going to tell you that it took hustle and it took dedication. And she's already a natural leader. So when she put those together and mixed it with the right product, a product that actually works, she was able to impact hundreds of people in her first 3 weeks. The reason why Tanner and I were able to impact hundreds of people in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, was because we went out and we made sure that we brought the newest person into this and we didn't look at them like a number. Because when you look at someone like a number or an enrollment or a commission, you'll never build. You'll build with a house of cards, and the first storm or the first struggle that comes through will blow that house over. So what Tanner and I started implementing with our team that has caught on like the coronavirus and spread ridiculously is the leaders eat last mentality. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And when you put another individual before you, you will see yourself skyrocket exponentially. It's just the truth. It's the simple truth. Leaders eat last on our team. Because if someone comes into this and they say, "Oh, this didn't work for me. Oh, I lost my money." That's a direct reflection on Tanner and I. That's a direct reflection on Pearl, on Nick, on Anthony. That's a direct reflection on the leadership, because whoever brought you into this already has a winning product, already has a winning team, already has all of the freaking cards in a line. We have aces up our sleeves. If you thought there were 4 aces in a deck, well, I got 10. I got 10. And what we do with those aces is we put them down and we lay them down and we teach them. Because if you build a house and you lay every brick perfectly, everyone succeeds. And no one is knocking down my house. No one's knocking down Tanner's house, Pearl's house, Anthony's house, Dun's house. No one, David, nobody is coming in here and knocking down our house, because we take care of our people. That's been my oath since day one. When I looked Tanner in the eyes and I said, "Buddy, you got to make me a promise. You got to make sure that you keep my ass in check, and I'm going to keep yours in check. And you got to make sure that, you know, if either of us do fall out of line, we need to make sure that we are helping our people." Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Anthony knows it. I have 3 rules. I've been saying this till I've been blue in the face. You come here, you follow the script, you stay plugged in, and you ask questions, because when there are $7 trillion on the table, there is no such thing as a bad question. The only way you fail on this team is if you come in, you don't ask questions, you don't plug into a couple Zoom calls, and you don't follow the script. If you think that you're better than a documented 7 or 8-figure or 9-figure trader and you want to go do your own thing and you burn your account and you come running to me and crying, I'm going to say, "Did you follow the script?" "No, Sal, I tried doing this. I tried doing that." What? You're an adult. You know what's here. You know if you follow the script, you'll be fine. I've been saying it since day one. So what is it then? Why did you fail? Did you come in with a gambler's mentality? If you're a gambler, I can't help you. If you burn your account, I can't help you. If you're a gambler and you come in here and you say, Sal, I burnt my account. This technology doesn't work. I'm going to laugh in their face, because I'm going to say, "Listen, dude, you might as well take that $1,000 in your trading account, that $500, that $200, that $100, and go to Las Vegas or Atlantic City and put it on red. And let's see if you can spin the wheel and see if you'll hit what you need to hit." Because on this team, we have an 83% win ratio, 82.5. I'm sorry. Right? So if you follow the script and you put your phone down and you take a couple trades, copy and paste them, you wake up 8 out of 10 times in profit. Now, if you're someone who wants to learn, great, let's learn. If you're someone who doesn't care about learning, that's fine. Come here and make money during a global freaking pandemic. Guys, I went 6 for 6 on my trades today. Results not typical, disclaimer, blah, 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 blah. Don't arrest me. Okay? In life, you get what you give. And that's why Tanner and I work 15-hour days to give. We give. Did you ever hear Gary Vee speak? He wrote a book called Jab, 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 Right Hook. What does that mean? That means leaders eat last, because they give. And then somebody is going to want to give back to you, so much so because that's all you've ever done. So that's when you can ask for help, when you can ask for a favor. Jab, 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 right hook. Give, ask. Give, ask. Every 10 gives, you might want to ask it for a favor every now and again. Plain and simple. I didn't come up with this stuff. Billion-dollar individuals came up with this stuff. I just got a loud mouth and an echo to carry the message. I'm no one special. Why am I breaking a 6-figure income in 70 days? Because I stuck to the script. Because I went all in. Because I took a product that freaking works, that sells itself, and I decided to share it with people I cared about. I don't need to run a sales call. I don't give a shit. I really do not. If you want to link with a team that's going to win, plain and simple, you come and you link with us. If this isn't for you, God bless you. Love you. Have a great life. But when you see me on Instagram in the next 60 days, living the life that I literally created with my own hands, you're going to say, gosh darn it, I had a chance to link with that psychopath on that call wearing the Flyer shirt. What are you going to do? It's all good. We still love you. So ladies and gentlemen, you need to ask questions because you're doing yourself a disservice if you consume this information and you don't go home with everything you need tonight, or you don't leave this call with everything you need tonight, because whoever brought you here looks at you like a freaking winner. Plain and simple. They love you. They like you. They trust you. They respect you. You think I'm sharing this with people that I don't like? See you, kid. You think I'm sharing this with people who doubted me? See you, kid. No. Now I have people asking for help. And that is the most rewarding feeling ever. Because I know that every night I go to bed and I look in my mirror before I go to bed and I brush my teeth, that I have a product that helps people. I don't have to sell anything to you. You don't have to buy what I'm selling you. I am here to give you a vehicle to change your life. It is up to you to make the decision to drive it. The keys are in the ignition. My foot's on the gas. All you have to do is close the driver door and get in. That's it. Tanner and I, Pearl, David, Anthony, Dunst, we've done it all for you. We've laid out the framework. We have done all of the hard shit. Now you just got to ride. You got to ride the wave, Kelly Slater. Get on your surfboard and ride the wave. What's holding you back? Why haven't you gone all in on your Instagram yet? Because people who don't pay your bills are going to judge you? I can't do or say what I want to say about those people on this call because it's being recorded and it's going on YouTube. But I'm transparent. Tanner's transparent. My team is transparent. This product is transparent. There's no smoke and mirrors. We have nothing to sell you. You want to go get sold? You want to be an enrollment number? You want to be a number or a commission? Go to another company. You want to be a team? You want to build something special? You stick with us. That is it. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, if there are no questions, I'm going to have to wrap this up here because otherwise I'm just going to preach at you all night. And I love every one of you for spending your time and getting on this call with me because I genuinely believe in this. I love the things that I do. I love the team that we've created, and I've loved the atmosphere that we've created. Every single day I wake up with 300 text messages saying how grateful people are that this is happening for them. I didn't do this. All I did was have a loud mouth and the will to be a leader, because there are leaders and then there are those who lead. I don't care which one you are, but if you want to join this team, you need to be willing to lead. I don't care what rank you are. I don't care how much money you've made. I don't care how smart you are. If you're willing to be an individual who paves the path so the next person can have a smoother transition, you're a freaking person that leads. Because people who are leaders have a title. People who lead have a heart. And when you come onto this team, you go part of the crew, part of the ship. I don't care anything else. You take care of your first, you take care of the last, and leaders eat last. That's how this team runs. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Sal Fox. I appreciate you coming out to this call tonight. We do this every single night, Monday through Monday. It's 9 p.m. Eastern. I don't even know what time that is, Western or Pacific. That's 6 o'clock, right? Come on, hang out with us. Guys, we love you. We appreciate your time. Time to get back with the person that brought you here and tell them thank you for getting me in front of this information, because it will change my life if I make the decision, right? I understand that I have choices in my life, and I understand that I have the power to make those choices. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I'm eternally grateful to be a part of this journey. Tanner Klapperich, without you, I would be nothing. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything you do for me and this team, bro. I'm going to be out on that note. Thanks, fam.
Awesome. Thanks a bunch, Sal. I appreciate that. Thanks for hopping on tonight, guys. I won't keep you any longer. I'm freaking fired up. I'm sure me and Sal are going to run a couple more calls here tonight, some one-on-ones. We literally do not sleep. It's hard to sleep when you're making money from your phone. So have a good night, everybody. Love y'all, and we will see you back here tomorrow night. Later.